Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
In the early 1900s, coffee was cheap, mass produced, in cans on the grocery store shelves. Quality varied, farmers were not paid well, cafes had no common standards for roasting or brewing. Then the Specialty Coffee Association was created. They introduced quality standards, established quality grading systems, trained thousands of roasters and baristas. For the first time, customers could recognize high quality coffee, and cafes can differentiate themselves with certified practices. The result? A global boom, a specialty cafes, premium coffee brands, and a multi-billion-dollar third wave coffee movement. Today, Starbucks, Reserve, Blue Bottle, Stumptown, and countless craft roasters, all built on the foundation of the association. Great industries don't grow by accident. They grow because their associations unite voices, evaluate standards, and to chart a path forward for everyone. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. So excited that you could be here today. It's an honor to have you. This is our very first Indoor Golf Advisory Board meeting. And for those of you who are new and do not know exactly who we are, our mission is to serve as the leading hub for a connection, education, promotion, and innovation across the industry for manufacturers, suppliers, facility operators, leagues, instructors, entrepreneurs, and support every part of indoor golf. We have some of the greatest minds of indoor golf with us on the call today, and so many others who wanted to join us couldn't make us, but have offered ideas and thoughts. I just wanted to introduce just a few of the folks that are giving us advice and wisdom. Some of you are on the call today. We have True Golf, About Golf, Golf VX, SkyTrack, Back Nine Golf, Golf Tech, PGA Superstores, Indoor Golf Shops, Rain or Shine Golf, Ace Indoor, Golf Genius, Even Play, the NGCOA, the PGA of America, and even Golf Australia. It's 2:30 in the morning there, and I would say that is a commitment. I've got a lot I want to share with you today and excited to hear from you, but we have a big announcement I want to start off with. We're here to announce the new CEO for About Golf. And Ken, hopefully you're on the call with us, but we'd love to say welcome, thank you, congratulations, and opens it up with a few words.
No, thank you very much, and I can't thank you enough for putting this together. This is long overdue. I've been in the indoor golf space for 23 years. Started as an indoor golf center owner. Started my first center in 2003 in upstate New York. Evolved into having over around 55, 56 simulators throughout New York and New England. Went on to being a distributorship, joined About Golf around 12 years ago, and have been part of the team ever since. And this is crucial. This industry is going crazy. It is the Wild West. I think we can all agree that there is some amazing product out there. There's just a mass amount of confusion, and I think something like this is exactly what we need to help put standards in place and really help provide clarity for customers, existing users, indoor golf centers, residential. So I'm excited to be part of this, and I look forward to having future conversations. We'll be at the show, and I hope to meet many of you.
Great, Ken. Thank you so much. We appreciate you joining us, and you clearly are an influencer in this industry, and we're excited to hear more of your ideas as we get moving. The next person I would love to introduce is really the motivator behind this, the one who really encouraged me to get this rolling sooner than later. And I'm excited that Will's become a friend, a great advisor. And Will, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And why don't you share a few words with our group?
you, Phil. Yeah, it's good to be with all of you this morning. And can you hear me okay, Phil?
Yes, can hear you now.
Okay, great, great. Yeah, we're excited about this. I think indoor golf is a special, there's a special wave going on in this industry, and every once in a while, different aspects of a model can kind of disrupt an industry that's been long-standing for hundreds of years, and that's what we're all doing, is kind of engaging that new wave of golfers. 5 years ago, I think our target demographic was the 50-year-old male with disposable income and free time. And just in a short span of 5 years, we've obviously seen that. We still have those customers, but we've seen that scale down into the 30s. Kind of, these individuals, these customers, these golfers just want data right in their hands. And I'm excited to be a part of this group to learn and understand more about the golfer. It's the most important thing that we do every day. That's the reason I got into back nine and left my legal career, was because I'm a passionate golfer that has a terrible addiction to the game, and I just wanted to golf more. And so I can't tell you how much of a pleasure it is to be here to drive this forward, to improve just general population education, the customer education. 5 years ago, I think we were the first simulator within 100 miles of my home here in small town southern Utah, and we have a ton of competitors now. But the reality is, people are starting to learn and understand what indoor golf is, and it just becomes easier and easier over time to sell memberships, despite the competition. I don't see that as a bad thing at all. People know and understand this isn't a video game now. It's not VR. This is the closest thing you can have to real golf. And once you have access to the data as a golfer, you simply cannot live without it. And that's a reality. And we're here to stay long term, and yeah, looking forward to the camaraderie and working together.
Thank you so much, Will. And that's one of the phrases that sticks with me. Once the golfer has the data, they can't live without it. So that's a quote that we'll all be able to use. So thank you so much. We're excited to hear more from you and your ideas and thoughts on how to move forward. But Will really motivated me to get this rolling. So thank you so much for that. So gang, I know you're all busy, and I know you have a lot going on. So I don't want to keep you a lot of time, but I do want to share a few things and get your feedback on some stuff. So today's goals are real simple. One, I just wanted to kick this meeting off, and hopefully this will be on a minimum a quarterly basis, more if needed. I wanted everyone to meet each other, get connected, and I'm looking forward to all meeting face to face and connect even more. I think a lot of us will be at the PGA show. And then thirdly, sharing some ideas, getting some thoughts to get started. I mean, I think there's a million ideas, but we can get through a few today. So very simply, the agenda today is I've already shared our mission. I'm going to give you a little bit of facts where we think the industry is today. I want to share with you, for those who are not aware, some of the initiatives, some of the things that we've got going on right now, kind of what your role is as an advisor, and what we'd love to see your responsibilities be, but without too much pressure. Maybe talk about some future potential projects that we've got in mind, and then definitely get some of your ideas. So that's kind of the agenda for today. And so quickly, I know these numbers change, they're going up quickly, but what we can see based on a lot what the NGF has shared a report on is the industry itself is over 1.7 billion globally. In the United States, it's almost at a billion. There's 2,700 commercial facilities, although I think with Will's progress, we're over 3,000 now. We think there's about 2,000 golf courses that have some type of indoor facility, whether it's on the driving range or in the locker rooms. 6 million golfers have tried indoor golf over the last year. The average rental bay is $45 an hour, and the average amount of food being served is around $40 an hour per bay per hour. So great stats, growing like crazy. And for those of you who I've not connected with personally or has not received some of our newsletters, I just want to kind of give you an overview of what we're already doing, and then we can obviously grow and add more of your ideas. But I think one of the things I'm most proud of and get excited about is just the connections, the networking that I've seen go on. There's been a lot of people meeting people. I love when I get a phone call from a facility saying they feel part of the family. That gets me excited. And if we can help, some facilities do a better job, then I think we're all, going to win. Most of you know we have a free membership. Free membership simply means you're going to get our, weekly newsletters, our news updates. You're going to be invited to all of our webinars. So everyone who's in this industry can be a member for free. Yes, we have some upgraded memberships, but the main thing to remember is that we are free, especially towards the indoor facilities who need some help. We will have monthly webinars. We've already had two, and primarily are focusing on is helping the indoor facility. Last month we did basically marketing and promotion ideas. Next week we're doing how to host special events. Kind of my background, so we're excited to do that next week. We've already got 50 facilities lined up. We've created the complete suppliers guide and directory. It's online now, but it's being changed and updated every single day. We will have a printed version for the PGA show, which we will be there. We have a booth number 2990, and we'll be promoting not only indoor golf but a few suppliers there. We have an educational session, so if you're there on the 20th January, which is during demo day, we are doing an educational session primarily for golf courses, but the topic's going to be how do we promote each other? How do we work together? How do golf courses promote indoor, and then vice versa? So that's going to be, we've got a great panel put together with experts, and we're excited to see that educational session. But then we also have a luncheon January 22nd. It'll be in room 333. We're expecting about 100 people. I'm going to have a couple of great speakers there, and mainly just networking, just to meet other folks in the industry. That should be fun. So think about, joining us there. We'd love to have you. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. We've got a few more things on the docket, but those are the primary functions of what we're doing, and open to all the things that you suggest that we do, because we're here for you. We're here to serve you in the industry. So these are just a few areas that we would love your help in. Again, we're not here to say you have to, do all these things or be involved, but we just mainly need your input, your feedback, give us direction. So providing strategic guidance would be huge, giving us, what we should be doing, where we're going, representing the full industry, advise industry standards, best practices. I'm looking forward to seeing that come together. We continue to do education webinars, but we can do more. We're only doing one a month, but I think that's going to be coming up to even more on a weekly basis. We want to strengthen connections. I think we're all working together for the same goal, building our industry. We'd love for your assistance and direction on any events that we do, any program that we have, especially with our big show coming up in Las Vegas next year. Promote the industry, the alliance, and say, guys, join, it's free. We want to hear from you. Identify opportunities and risk and challenges, provide feedback for new projects and initiatives, and just support growth of our industry. So we're not asking for a lot, but any advice that you can give us would be great. As far as a time commitment, again, this is not a whole lot of time. We're simply asking maybe for a monthly call like this, where we can share ideas, maybe a face-to-face meeting. Probably not going to happen here at the PGA show this year, but definitely would love to pull something together in July at our international show. Ongoing ideas. The door is always open for your suggestions and your ideas, and phone calls and emails anytime. We'll have panel discussions. We'll have webinars. We'd love you to be guests on that and share your expertise. A lot of you are saying, well, Phil, I'm really busy. We're running our business. I don't have a whole lot of time. What's in it for me? Why in the world do I want to, help? Well, several reasons. One, you are going to be part of influencing the direction of the future of this industry. You will gain additional exposure, not just for you, but for your company. You'll be able to connect with other companies and get to know those folks. You're going to be able to contribute meaningful initiatives that'll help support the industry and bottom line, give this industry future direction. So we are excited about that and you helping. So just a couple of things, and then we want to open it up and hear from you. But a couple of things we have on the docket that we'd love to plan, and again, want your feedback. We'd love to start a monthly magazine next year, which will go more in depth about features on who you are and company profiles, as well as in-depth articles, more than just a weekly news update. We want to get together a complete map of all locations, not just indoor facilities, but also golf courses that have something. And for a couple reasons, mainly, again, we're industry, we're business to business. We're not necessarily ready to reach out to the golfers yet, but we want everyone to know who's doing what. So if you want to open up a new location, you know who's in what area. So there's a lot of maps out there. We're trying to determine whether we utilize those or just put one major one together. We would love a community discussion on our website so people can share ideas. I think there needs to be regional trade shows, especially up in the Northeast, and we're also talking about Canada. One area I'm very excited about is IGA University. We're talking to the PGA about that, and I think there needs to be a whole educational session on that, which could open up the door for certification and credibility for not only suppliers, but also facilities. And then I would love to plan on an award ceremony to honor some of the people in this industry that are going above and beyond, whether it's a facility, whether it's a supplier, but I would love to see an awards ceremony at our trade show in July. So more to share about that, but now I want to hear from you. Enough of me rambling on, but I really, really want to hear your ideas. So I want to open it up, and hopefully we won't trample over each other, but I've asked you to come up with a couple of ideas in advance. So if anybody feels comfortable in sharing, please feel free and jump in and give us some ideas. If not, I've got some, and you probably don't want me to call on you. So feel free to jump in and give us some thoughts on where we can go and what we can do to serve this industry. And don't be shy. You are all CEOs of major companies. You're not shy.
I'll jump in here, Phil. Hi,
Okay.
this is Samir Gupta from Even Play. Happy to see so many familiar faces here. For those who don't know us, we're a patented AI gaming and competition platforms that works with launch monitors and golf simulators to increase engagement, retention, and monetization of players. Basically, we add rewards and real money games to golf sims. Actually about to jump in a car and go see Will over there in Utah. We're based in Las Vegas. Anytime anybody comes through Las Vegas, you have a friend here. Our office is fantastic. We got a bowling alley, a few simulators. Definitely stop by. I think what Phil's doing here is overdue. And we as a company are positioned as a complementary piece to what everybody else is doing. So we're here. We're an AI and gaming company. You'll realize that really upon meeting us the first time. That's our DNA. We rely upon all of your technologies, all of your venues, all of your operations, marketing teams to be successful. So, if we're not connected, would love to connect and talk about how we can add value to your company. But definitely wanted to thank you for building this industry into what I consider the fastest growing segment in sports in America. I think the numbers support it, but I think casually, there's not a person, and I've been doing stuff in this area for a while. There's not a person that I meet or interact with that isn't intrigued or already playing off-course golf and indoor golf. That's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Samir. Appreciate that. He's my golfing buddy, and I love going and seeing him in Vegas. And I'm planning on coming to your party. I think it's next week on the 17th. So I've got that on my calendar. I'd love to see you. Gang, I know you have a million ideas, and don't be shy. If you would rather wait, obviously, would love to see an email later. I'd love to send out a report to everyone on the ideas that we've shared here today and any future ideas. We can't, conquer the world today, but any ideas that you have, we'd love to hear them today. If not, I got a few I want to share. So feel free to jump in. We have a great advisor who wasn't able to join us today, but he wanted to share some ideas. Many of you know Kyle Morris from the Golf Room in Ohio. They have one of the biggest facilities, over 16,000 square feet, and he's killing it over there. And he's got a lot of great wisdom. But here's just a few of the ideas that he actually shared with us. And he would love to see, obviously lots of research, lots of data, case studies, more in-depth education, roundtables of discussion, industry benchmarks, and one of my favorites is committees that can help put all this together. I want to remind you that we are not the experts. You are. I'm here just to kind of coordinate the information, pull it all together, and we've got a great team that's making this happen for the industry, and I'm excited to work with them, excited to work with you, but it's all about you, your advice, your input. So any thoughts that you have, we are looking forward to hearing those, whether it's in a follow-up email or face-to-face. We will definitely plan on getting together. So some of the other ideas that we have, obviously, it'd really be great to put together some industry standards. And again, you know better what that looks like than I do. Would love to put together this IGA University with a certification program, which would add credibility to the facilities, the operators, as well as any suppliers that, we're getting a lot of emails from companies all over the world who supply stuff. And, we don't know the quality. We don't know their standards. So we just want to be cautious before we're highlighting or recommending any suppliers. I got a phone call last week from a group of adaptive golfers, and they asked a very important question. What are you doing for the folks with disabilities? So, that's something that needs to be discussed. And are we taking procedures and taking those folks into consideration? Don't know if there's any advocacy needed currently, but you never know down the road. We're prepared to do whatever it takes there. I'm also looking forward to just promoting the industry as a whole and making it more mainstream. A lot of people still don't get it. I mean, I golf with a bunch of buddies and they still haven't been to an indoor facility. But trust me, this summer when it's 120 in Arizona, they are definitely going to learn what it's all about. In fact, Will, just FYI, I'm working with Mike Posh, and we're going to do a little promotion here with the folks at my club, and we're going to get over there and have a little party. So a lot of ideas, a lot of potential ideas. I know you have some. I'm anxious to hear those. I wanted to just share with you a little bit about what we're going to be doing at the PGA show. As a reminder, we'll be there all week. Would love to meet up with you face to face. We'll have the booth. We'll have the educational session, but the big thing I want to really would love to see some of you at is our leadership luncheon. Just so we can meet each other face to face, that we can talk. And just a reminder that if any of your facilities, any of your customers, any of your people want to get into the show and can't get in at no charge, we have the code. As an exhibitor, they've given us a code to invite all of our members at no charge to at least walk the floor. So just a reminder, love to see you there. I wanted to give you a little teaser about what's happening in or Las Vegas. We have scheduled the first international trade show and conference. It's going to be at the Bellagio Resort and Casino. It'll be basically 2 days with 1 day golf tournament. We're hoping to kick that off on the first day. Some great educational sessions, which I hope to include a lot of you in panels and giving some of those educational sessions. Great time for networking and just pulling us all together. Lots of room for exhibit space. The key thing to remember, gang, on this one is we're partnering with a group called SEICON, SEI-CON, which is Sports Entertainment Innovations. They bring in investors and innovators from around the world. This will be well attended from some major entrepreneurs, and that's one of our goals, is to reach out not to the existing facilities, but also new people who are thinking about getting into the industry. So that will be a great show for that. More details to come. We'll make a major announcement at the PGA show and have the floor layout and all of that. So, hey, before I wrap up, I'd love to give anybody of you a last minute to jump in and share some ideas. Love to hear from you.
Phil, it's Kathy Harbin.
Hi, Kathy.
How are you?
Good.
I'll just jump in. Many of you I've known for years. I think it's a nice mixture of people who have been in the golf industry a long time and people who are new to the golf industry. So those of you that I've known a long time, you know that part of my passion has always been introducing people to the game and creating avenues for people to enter the game. And I really believe that they're swinging a club at a ball and hitting it anywhere that they're a golfer. And I think that we need to continue to send that message. But I think what we're doing here, Phil, with this this group is really creating those avenues. And I'm grateful to all of you as a PGA professional that you're in this space and making it really work for everyone.
Kathy, I have to give you an extra thank you, an extra applause, and extra honor, because Kathy is really the one who really encouraged me to get this rolling. And I love Kathy's background because she's been around golf forever, number one, but she represents all aspects. You represent the golf courses, the NGCOA, as well as indoor enclosures and facilities. So you see it all, and you have a lot of wisdom to offer us, and you are the one to say, Phil, let's get this thing rolling. So just want to thank you for that.
Yes, good. It's going to be awesome. It's a great group. I've already looked up some of you guys and you're doing amazing work. So thank you.
Good, good. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks. All right, gang, thank you. Is there anything else? If not, we can wrap this up. It'll be recorded. You'll be able to share it, but and I'll definitely, you have all my emails, so you know how to reach me. You all have my phone number, and I will just wrap up by saying a couple of things. One, thank you. Thank you for what you're doing for the industry. Thank you, for being on this call, give us advice, giving us wisdom, giving us ideas. We're in a solid industry. It's already been proven. It's going to grow, and it's going to grow big, and there's no bad ideas. So just know this, we need you. And we need your input. We need your feedback, good or bad. If we're doing something good, please let us know. But if we're doing something bad, feel free to reach out to us. But the key here is keep those ideas going, and let's stay connected. Let's plan on meeting at the PGA show, and I look forward to meeting you all face to face. And if there's nothing else, I just want to again say thank you and look forward to seeing you all and working with you to help this industry grow stronger.
Hey,
Thanks
Phil,
again, gang.
Phil,
Take care.
Phil, before you go, Will had